Hey guys, it's me, Betty Confetti. Please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below and like the video. So there's a company called Eagles Consulting LLC and a woman named Jazzy on TikTok. And this man in this video right here stole her house with $170. He lied and said that Jazzy died and that they were related. And I'm going to rewind the video back, because this man is clearly Asian and the woman that's complaining about what he did is black. And he says that they were related, she died, and he did deed fraud and stole her house. He took all of her belongings from her children and her and all of their memories and put all of the furnishings on the lawn. Neighbors came by and picked at the stuff, and it's just heartbreaking that this could even happen to someone. I never heard of deed fraud up until this week, but this woman's been fighting tooth and nail to try to get her house back. And she says how she obtained the house, which is even more heartbreaking, is that her dad left their house to her, and she also had another house left to her, but she was a victim of deed fraud for the second time with this house. This is outrageous. Dallas, Texas, what are you not doing to protect your homeowners? Because it should not be this easy to get a deed and pretend that this is someone that you're related to and take over and say they also, not only did they say that they were related, they said that she was dead. It gets really deep with this. So she tried to contact Fox News, and Fox News kind of just disregarded her. So there's people on TikTok talking about it and trying to get everything situated for her, because this woman does not deserve this. No one in the United States or anywhere in the world, but I'm talking about United States specifically, if you own a home and they're telling you that it's yours to do as you please with, how is it possible that some stranger, God only knows whether he came from the dark web or whatever, come along and does something like this? And she said that all of this happened when she was on vacation with her family. So this person knew that she wasn't at her home and that she wasn't at the residence and did what they did. And she said she only found out because her neighbor called her. And I will always say this: it's always good to have a good relationship with your neighbors, because neighbors, I'm telling you, they let you know what's going on around the neighborhood, who to look out for, so on and so forth. But these are the other two people. Apparently, I think that he sold the house too. Is this lady right here, called her a bitch, threw her cameras on the ground, and it was a guy too talking about this is their house now. Listen, if I'm going to say it in a nice way, if a homicide ended up happening and that woman came up in there and threw a grenade in there, I would not be surprised, because people do not care when something like this happens to people who are who don't have a certain amount of money, and it makes people act out. So if she acted out on all of these people and crashed out, I wouldn't be surprised. But she said that the man sold the home and now people are moving in. So I'm gonna let all the videos play and let me know what you think.
This is the guy that has my house. I've been up all night doing research. I cannot find who these people are. I can't find out who owns this LLC. He knows I'm alive. He knows what's going on. He does not care. He will not stop. He took everything from me and my kids, and now he's taking my home. I went to the courts filing a motion to set aside, and the judge refused to sign it. He said it's out of his jurisdiction at the time. I did have all of my documents, my deed. I had proof of the fraud. I had my ID, my birth certificate. I had everything. I've been reaching out to the judge, the police, detectives, the county. I called the DA, financial investigation, financial crimes unit, the fraud unit. I emailed and I called the news station. I even reached out to Texas Eviction LLC, the one who filed the eviction on me. I called the attorney general, still haven't talked to them. I have called just about everyone that I can possibly call. My back is against the wall. These people have bullied me and cornered me, and now I'm just fighting for my life, fighting for my kids' future. I'm fighting, and I just thank you guys so much again, TikTok, for all of you guys' words and encouragement and just continuing to push me. God bless.
The guy shows back up at your house, just call so we can get a report made. But anyway, you're gonna have to go to Dallas Sheriff's Department, and they're gonna investigate this because they did this fraud in a county building when they did this. So yeah, just looking at it, it's obvious it's a fraud.
He may or may not be aware that the house was sold under suspicious circumstances.
He is, because the detective told him.
Right, but the thing is, he's going off, I'm assuming he's going off based off the county paperwork that he received.
He didn't receive any county paperwork because the house is still in my name.
Because he was able to do file an eviction against you, right?
Well, that wasn't through the county. The eviction is through, he hired an LLC to do my eviction. That wasn't through the county.
So it's just
Oh, another one right here.
Hey, the cops are on their way. Get out of my house. Get out of my house. The cops are on their way. My way. Get out of the house now.
This ain't your house, my house. This is our house, bitch.
Okay, we're on the way, and the cops are on the way.
All right, come on with it.
Thank you, everybody, for your love and support, your prayers, your kind words. I did not expect so much support, and thank you for everybody who is doing research for me, trying to find out information. I'm going to just sleep in the car until Monday. I don't want to waste no money on hotels. I don't have to. I need to spend all my money on a lawyer. I appreciate the GoFundMe, and I'm going to keep you guys posted. I'm going to let you guys know every step of the way. I'll do a story time tomorrow because I'm kind of tired, and I'll break this down for everyone asking questions because it is unbelievable. So
I don't have any information. Okay. Yes, ma'am. I don't have any information about your case. I don't.
How do you not? You're the one who walked in the court and filed to get me evicted.
I did not walk into the court and file, man. We're an eviction company.
Your name is on the filing paper.
This is what I'm telling you. If you listen, you can get an understanding. I work for an eviction company. I'm an employee. I don't own Texas Eviction.
When I called you, I asked you guys who was the owner, and they sent me to you, and I called
They did not send you. They asked you for a supervisor. That would be me.
Who's the owner? Who's the owner?
I'm not going to give you any information because you keep going online making up false information.
I'm not making up false information.
You are. I'm sorry that you're going through whatever you're going through, but that has nothing to do with me.
Can you send me to have the owner call me of the company?
We can take the video down and have him call you.
I would need them to call me because my house is stolen.
I'm not going to have him call you.
Well, that's fine. That's fine then. We can go to court. We can go to court, ma'am.
We are going to go to court, ma'am.
All right. That's what we're going to have to do.
That's fine. You're mad because of whatever happened to your
house. Of course I'm upset. Of course I'm upset. My house was stolen.
About it the wrong way. I could have helped you get more information.
I try to get help from you. I try to get help from you.
Online. That's not okay.
I try to get help from you. You wouldn't help me.
You didn't ask for help. You asked me one question. You said, "Can you help me with my case?" I said, "It's an open case, ma'am. I don't have." You need to talk to the person who owns the house. They hired us.
I own the house. I'm the owner of the house.
Who currently owns the house.
So you're telling me that you guys evict people without knowing if they're the owner or not?
We have a copy of the deed, ma'am.
Okay. You telling me you have a copy of the deed? Show it to me. Show it to me.
I'm not showing you anything until you take that video down.
Well then we're gonna have to go to court.
You get more. You get more from people when you're nice and kind.
I was
when you're
kind, and I was
nice.
You're
not.
I'm still kind and nice. I am still kind and nice.
I'm sorry that you're going through whatever you're going through, but that has nothing to do with me.
Can you send me to have the owner call me of the company?
We can take the video down and have him call you.
I would need them to call me because my house is stolen.
I'm not going to have him call you.
Well, that's fine. That's fine then. We can go to court. We can go to court, ma'am.
We are going to go to court, ma'am.
All right. That's what we're going to have to do.
That's fine. You're mad because of whatever happened to your
house. Of course I'm upset. Of course I'm upset. My house was stolen.
About it the wrong way. I could have helped you.
I try to get help from you. I try to get help from you.
Online. That's not okay.
I try to get help from you. You wouldn't help me.
You didn't ask for help. You asked me one question. You said, "Can you help me with my case?" I said, "It's an open case, ma'am. I don't have." You need to talk to the person who owns the house. They hired us.
I own the house. I'm the owner of the house.
Who currently owns the house.
So you're telling me that you guys evict people without knowing if they're the owner or not?
We have a copy of the deed, ma'am.
Okay. You telling me you have a copy of the deed? Show it to me. Show it to me.
I'm not showing you anything until you take that video down.
Well then we're
You're
gonna have to go to court.
You get more from people when you're nice and kind.
I
than when
was
you're being
calm,
rude.
and I was
no,
nice.
You're not.
I'm
You're
still
not
calm and
nice.
nice. I am still
You're
calm
not.
and nice.
Yes, I am the owner of the house. Everything is public record. The house deed is in my name. My brother's name is Justin Layton. In 2023, he signed over his rights to the house. He did not want to live in Texas. He did not want the house. We got a lawyer. I paid the lawyer. We did things the proper way. We have all of our documents. We have DNA tests, everything. That's why it took so long. We had to go get DNA tests to prove paternity and everything. That is my house, okay? So please quit asking me if that's my house. Like, just help me get this out so I can stop these people from stealing my house. The house is in Dallas, Texas. There's another house in Shreveport, Louisiana that my father owned before he passed away. His brother stole that house and filed an affidavit fraudulently saying that he did not know us and that we just showed up saying that he was our father at the funeral. Mind you, we have pictures with these people. They was at my sister's funeral. We're in the obituary. They're in the obituary.
Thank you guys for all of the tips and information. I am literally doing every single thing you guys told me to do, contacting every single person you guys told me to contact. And Texas makes everything so complicated to do anything. I had to go to the law library to even get the paperwork to even be able to file. I can't afford a lawyer right now, so I'm doing everything I can to try to get this ball rolling. I believe I'm on the right path. Today I got the forms to be able to file me a quiet title. I have a Texas 3-day notice to vacate, motion for issuance of writ of possession, motion to set aside default judgment and notice of hearing, order on motion to set aside default judgment, petition for temporary restraining order and temporary and permanent injunction, affidavit in support of ex parte application for temporary restraining order. After I finish all this, I will be still emailing news and media, and I will be filing complaints on every single person that had a hand in allowing these criminals to steal my home. This should never have happened.
Excuse me. Come here for the notary. Notary, Raquel. Excuse me. No one answer. No. A notary? No, do here do notary? Okay.
God, I need some help, guys. Like, I'm desperately asking for some help. Okay, so someone stole my home with everything in it. Everything in it. Everything me and my children have. Everything I own. Everything. Imagine coming into your house and your bedroom sets, your washer and dryer, your living room sets, all your clothes, everything that you work for, everything that you bought, everything that you own, all your memories, all my kids' trophies, everything gone, destroyed. These people filed paperwork with the court saying that I'm deceased, and they were able to steal my house while I was out of town on a work trip. This is just so crazy. I don't have no one to help me. I don't have the resources. I don't have the finances. I don't have a lawyer. These people have the money and the resources, and they have stolen my house. And I'm being told there's nothing I can do about it unless I get a lawyer and go to court for my house. Like, this is This is crazy. This is crazy. So now me and my kids are homeless. Have been. I've been dealing with this behind the scenes. Have been. But today the constable came to my home, and the things that were left there, the little things that I did have, our clothes and our little things that was left there, they put it out on the curb and told me that I cannot enter my own house. My house that I own. I've owned, paid off house. But because I don't have money to fight these people and get a lawyer, me and my kids are homeless. Like, is this America? Like, this is what I'm going through right now. Someone by the name of Ryan Layton filed for a deed transfer saying that he was my brother and that I was deceased. I was actually alerted by all of this by my neighbor because I work over the road. So my neighbor alerted me when he seen U-Hauls pulling up, removing everything out of my house. The police were called out. However, these people had documents together. They had their lives together. They had a team. Everyone was saying they didn't know. They were hired by someone. The police did make the people leave, but no one was arrested. So I reached out to a detective to see why was no one arrested for trespassing and burglarizing my home. The detective was easily able to verify that I am the owner because it's all public record. He pulled it right on up, and he realized that it was something going on with fraud. He reached out to Eagles Consulting, who they are claiming that they bought the home from the Ryan Layton, and explained to him that this was a scam. At this time, I'm thinking this company will back off due to the detective letting him know that he has no ownership over the home. The owner of the company was actually supposed to meet with me and the detective, so I came here for the meeting. The guy was a no-show, and he stopped answering the detective's calls. After that, he filed an eviction from me and got me removed from my property. This is